this frustration, okay, I'm feeling frustrated, and really get clear on what you're feeling. Are you pissed off? Are you frustrated? Are you annoyed? Are you angry? Are you dissatisfied? Are you feeling guilty or ashamed? Like, list what you're actually feeling and be okay with that. Like, really look at it. I'm dissatisfied. Okay, cool. What would I like to create instead? What's the opposite of that? What's the opposite of dissatisfaction? So if I was feeling satisfied, what other emotions would I be feeling? Or what do I want to feel? I'm here to give you 3 ways to diffuse that frustration. The thing with frustration is, if you're in my audience, if you're watching this, you're probably an empath. And if you're an empath, then you have a lot of people in your support team who are empaths, who are highly sensitive people, healers, coaches. And when we're frustrated, we kind of explode. Like, we're in this rabbit hole of frustration, and we're just emitting this energy of frustration. Everybody in your support team can feel that from you. We're bioenergetic beings, people, right? Like, we know this. We're bioenergetic beings. We're energy. And energy moves. Energy has movement to it. And when we know from quantum physics now that quantum entanglement is a thing, so the people who are in your team, who are your support system, so we become entangled with each other. And then when you kind of have this explosion of energy, emotion, feeling, other people in this team feel it. So I'm not saying to never ever react, but I'm here to give you 3 ways to diffuse that frustration. So if you're watching this on YouTube, look below in the description, and there will be a link there for your sheet. How do you like that? How do you like that? It's easy. Easy, right? So when you're an empath and you explode with this emotional trigger, other people feel this. They feel that emotional eruption from you, right? So here are 3 ways, and I want you to let me know which one you resonate with the most, which one feels the most exciting for you. So one is, I call catch the lie. The first one is catch the lie. This frustration, whatever it may be, whatever it is, it could be a hangnail. It could be somebody making your coffee wrong at Tim Hortons. It could be that person you want to text you back, hasn't texted you back yet, right? Whatever this frustration is, hi, Mena, how are you? We're talking about 3 ways to diffuse frustration. So whatever this frustration is, it feels big. It feels true. It feels maybe bigger than you, right? Sometimes maybe that coffee made wrong doesn't feel bigger than you, but something else may. And you know what? I live in a really small town in Nova Scotia, and there's no Tim Hortons. I know. Like, I have to drive like 10 minutes to go to Tim Hortons. So when I go to Tim Hortons, I drive 10 minutes to go to my Tim Hortons, and they make me my tea. I don't drink coffee anymore. They make me my tea, and I drive 10 minutes back home and I open my tea, and if they made it wrong, you better believe I'm frustrated, right? So sometimes little things can actually feel and be big, right? But I know, like, y'all are healers, y'all are coaches, y'all are empaths, y'all probably segment intend, right? And you intend for your drive to Tim Hortons or wherever you get your tea or coffee is a fabulous drive. And then, of course, with being enlightened beings that you are, you're most likely, I forget from time to time, but you're most likely intending that tea or coffee is made like it's the best tea, or coffee you've ever had in your life, right? You're intending that, right? So probably you're beyond and past all of that. But anyway, just in case you miss a day. So here's, you catch the lie is number one. So the lie feels true. The frustration feels true and feels big, right? So I'm going to give you an exercise. And if you want these exercises, write cheat sheet down below, and I'll make sure that you get that link to the cheat sheet. Okay, so what I want you to do is, you're an energetic being. You have energy, you know this. So I want you to feel your body, and then allow yourself to just perceive the awareness of the energy that is you, your aura. And I want you to expand that aura out past your body. I know you're trying to fit a universe inside a pill bottle, right? That's what you're doing. Shove all of you inside this little body that you're in. So I want you to just allow your energy to expand out, and it could, like that, go out farther and beyond and past the earth herself. And allow yourself to go out 100 miles beyond that, and 100 miles beyond that, and 100 miles beyond that. Just keep going, right? If you're at this point and you're trying to find the outside edges of you, can you look for that? Can you try to find the outside edges of you? Can you find that? Probably not, because you are a limitless being, right? So now we're going to catch the lie. So come back to your awareness, come back to me, come back here. And I want you to now put that frustration in an energy ball out in front of you. And now perceive that this energy ball, that frustration that you have, hopefully you don't have it right now, but do this with something. Even if you're wanting a client to come in today, 10 clients to come in today, I just had one of my clients messaged me, and she's like, can you check in with my alignment with this? Because she's checking in with what she wants to create this weekend with her new program that she started, right? So check in with that, whatever that goal is, and it's not here yet. So put in that frustration into this little energy ball. And then I want you to perceive that this energy ball gets bigger and bigger and expands out and expands out and expands out and expands out, and keep expanding that. How far can that frustration, that energy ball, get? And before it just pops, before it disintegrates. So you as a limitless being can expand out, and Mena said, no, she can't. She can't find the outside edges of herself because there aren't any. You are a limitless being. So that's how we catch a lie. We put the lie in an energy ball. We put the frustration, the fear, the doubt, the worry into an energy ball. And then we expand that energy ball out, and it somehow, somewhere along the way, in expansion, it pops, it disintegrates, because that's not true. Your frustration is not you, right? Cool, like it? So that's number one of 3 ways to diffuse frustration. Again, if you want the cheat sheet, write cheat sheet below. If you're watching this on YouTube, in the description will be a link to your cheat sheet. So number 2 is opposites attract. Do you remember that song, Opposites Attract, from the, I think, 90s? Yeah, bonus points if you can find a GIF for that, Opposites Attract. That was really cute because she was dancing with like a cartoon, right? It was super, super cute. Anyway, so welcome to ADHD time with Jillian. So opposites attract. What's another feeling you'd like to feel, right? So you're gonna think about the frustration that you have, and I don't have that thing that I want. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not creating this yet. I don't see it. It's not in my hot little hands. I don't have it in my hands yet. So I'm frustrated, right? We get there. This happens all the time with me too. So this frustration, okay, I'm feeling frustrated, and really get clear on what you're feeling. Are you pissed off? Are you frustrated? Are you annoyed? Are you angry? Are you dissatisfied? Are you feeling guilty or ashamed? Like, list what you're actually feeling and be okay with that. Like, really look at it. I'm dissatisfied. Okay, cool. What would I like to create instead? What's the opposite of that? What's the opposite of dissatisfied? Satisfaction. So if I was feeling satisfied, what other emotions would I be feeling? Or what do I want to feel? Right? Checking in with that. What do I want to feel instead of this? And list them all down. As many as you can think of. As many feelings, reactions, emotions. What do you want to feel? And then when you're looking at those, choose the one that feels most aligned. So choose the emotion that feels delicious, light, fun, joyous, right? Choose that one and really focus on that one emotion. And that kind of leads us into the third one, the third way to diffuse frustration. So let's recap first. The first one is catch the lie. So you're going to extend your energy out, try to find the outside edges of you, which you can't do because you're a limitless being. And then you're going to put the frustration into an energy ball and expand that out, and it'll just pop at somewhere along the way, right? 2 is opposites attract, finding the emotion, the feeling that you would like instead of that frustration, and listing as many as you can down, and finding the one that feels most aligned, most delicious, most inviting. And the third one is ask questions. And the first question that I wrote down here is, what you doing? What are you doing? Right? What are you doing? Is this really creating what I want to create? Is this helping me create what I want to create? And this isn't to get more frustrated. It's just asking the question and leading into questions that start to generate and build a momentum of energy running in the other direction, which hopefully, choose another direction. Instead of focusing on that frustration and dissatisfaction, choose any other direction first, and then go, okay, so what's the direction that I want to go in that would create what I want to create, right? So another question, what is this feeling really, what if this feeling really wasn't me? What if I am not this feeling? Because you are not the frustration. You are not the situation that you're going through. That's not you. It's just something that you're going through, right? Who said, if you're going through hell, keep going, don't stop and go, oh my God, I'm in hell. Keep going. If you're going through hell, keep going. What else would I like to choose? And if I was free and available to create something else at this moment in time, what would I really like to have, do, or be? So if you really want that frustration, like I've been through some stuff in my life where I was really pissed off. And I'm like, no, I just really want to be pissed off right now. And that's fine. You get to choose that. You get to choose that frustration, or you get to choose to create something else. But if you really want that frustration, cool. Okay, I really want to be frustrated right now. All right, that's available to you. But then I suggest to go back to number 1. Okay. And is that really true? Like, catch the lie in that. Is that really true that you really want to be frustrated? Because really, so when frustration feels better to hold on to, that means you're in a usually lower vibration than frustration, and frustration feels really good. So if you're afraid of letting go of the frustration, that's because you're afraid that you're going to fall into a lower resonance. This is coming to the map of consciousness with Dr. David Hawkins, who created the map of consciousness. So frustration, anger is a higher vibration. It's 150, I think it's 150. So if that feels good to you, that's awesome. that means that if you let go of the frustration, you'll probably come down into fear, guilt, shame, grief. And those don't feel good. So the frustration feels good. And frustration and anger is a moving energy, which actually feels really good versus compared to those lower vibrations, right? So awesome. So what I'd love for you to do, if frustration feels good to you, instead of going to number one, which is catching the lie and diffusing that frustration, what I would rather you do is look towards another vibration that is higher, which is courage. So ask the question, do I have the courage to do something else, create something else, right? Does this make sense? And let me know which one you like the best. Do you like all three? Like I'm going to do number one and then number two, and then I'm going to check out number three, right? I love questions. Okay, so if you want frustration, if you want to create something else, awesome. You can choose that, but then ask what you'd like to create instead. So go back to number one, if you do want to create something other than frustration. Yay, I'm glad it's helpful. Thank you so much for being here. So a bonus, we did 1, 2, and 3. A bonus would be to neutralize the energy. Neutralize the energy. One of my favorite is, this is the K27 points. You've got your clavicle here at the junction. You've got the hollow of your throat, and you've got these two little nubs at the end of your clavicle. Below those are an indent in your tissue underneath your skin. And that's the K27 points. You can Google it to see the exact location, but exact location doesn't really matter. Just tapping there and breathing. Breathing in, exhaling. And that helps to neutralize the energy of frustration. I have other neutralizing tools and tips and strategies and fun activities to do, but that one will really help. So hopefully this has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching this whole video. I'm going to pop into my group right now on Facebook, which is the Energetic Alignment Community, and we're going to do some fun healing and stuff in there. If you want that link, find me on Facebook or DM me. And I hope to see you guys soon. Take care, have fun, and go create something magical today. See you next time. Bye for now.